couple of things were apparent today. We are still about 50% throw and catch, and that's not, absolutely not, going to be good enough for us to progress as a team. Our third down conversion rate, looking at it, is dismal again. We are not going to improve as a team until that gets better. So right off the cuff, those are the two things that right now are holding us back as a team. I do believe if we're better on offense, we win this game, hands down. Questions?
You guys jumped out to a 10-0 lead, never scored after that. What kind of adjustments did they make, and was the execution on your part?
It was completely our part. They had done nothing from a schematic point to close the gap. We are not accustomed to executing in all four quarters, and it showed today.
What do you make of Broncos' analysis there at the end? Is that what you were thinking, that draw play with quarterback draw?
Yeah, clearly, you know, in hindsight, that was a bad call to call a quarterback draw. We had two runs right at the end, and I did feel that we managed the clock right spot on. And anybody that close that could get two runs at the end zone and still manage your game clock right down to the end, I think would go for that. And that's what I decided to do, and that was my call, and it did not work, and you just got to chalk that up to bad coaching.
You felt that was, what Coach Mendenhall said, that was a play that they would not be looking for on the defense?
Yeah, you know, like I said, a lot of guys call runs down there and run out of time and not get what you want out of the situation. I thought we managed the clock right down to an expert level. The problem was the play was not the right play, and the problem was we got stuffed in the run both times down there. And, you know, in hindsight, we did run the ball probably a little better than we threw it on the day, and that was just a coaching call right at the end to end the game that way.
Kurt was 15 of 18 early and 8 of 24 after that. Did you see any? What was the difference?
I think it's just that mental toughness to sustain yourself. We appear to start faster than we have the ability to sustain consistently. And I believe that is what's at stake. We are still going hard, and it's a weekly fight to develop an identity in throwing the football. And that's where we are, and that's our challenge this year, to show up as a group, to be able to throw and catch the football.
On the second to last drive, you had the 4th and 1 or 4th and short at the 24. Was that a case of the UConn linemen just beating their box and making that play?
You know, we had practiced that and worked on that considerable amount this week. And, you know, I credit them for, you know, every guy is going to have to toe his weight when you're running for 4th and 1. And we had 1 or 2 guys that did not toe their weight, and UConn's credit, they overcame that situation. I thought from a schematic standpoint that we certainly had opportunities at that very moment.
43 passes, 30 runs today. Did you like that balance? Would you like to run the ball more? Because you did get some pretty good stuff from Albert.
I do like that balance because for us to progress as a team, we have got to stretch the field in the passing game. We are not going to get better until that gets better. That's just where we are, and there's nobody better and more determined to fix that than myself, and I am not going to relent one lick. We are going to develop ourselves as a throwing team, and I'm very proud of our running backs and how they ran and secured the ball. And right now, that's who we are. We are in search of that identity to throw and catch the football.
What's holding you back there? Is it just the inexperience, the familiarity with the
I think there's a bunch of things going on there, and we just quite haven't gotten to the bottom of it just yet. But chemistry, trust, and stepping up, leadership, and having a presence, those are things that right now seem to be nipping. You know, we're getting close to that, but we're not really to a point where we've overcome that. And trust me, the second that happens, I'll let you all know.
Bronco mentioned that Kurt was playing hurt. How proud of you were him hanging in there?
Excellent. Boy, he probably could have come out of the game with what the medical people were saying, but he taped it up and went back in and finished out strong.